Greetings to you in the name of Yawasha, the Hashwar Hebrew name of Jesus. I'm Michael Hoshaya, and I'm with you today to continue in the Unclean Food series with Part 5. Today we're going to discuss Yawasha himself and his words. There are those who follow the dietary laws and condemn others for not following them. That will tell you that Yawasha was Jewish. This is true. Yawasha was indeed Jewish. And then they're going to tell you that throughout his ministry, Yawasha taught that you must adhere. That means follow the dietary laws under Moses. This is not true. And this is the topic we're going to discuss today. We're going to go straight to the book of Mark in chapter 7, right to the point in verse 15. And it says, "There is nothing from without man that entering into him can defile him, but the things which come out of him, those are they that defile the man." Now, those people who follow the dietary laws under Moses don't pay attention to the very first statement of this verse. They want to tell you that this has everything to do with washing hands. But notice that the Messiah did not say there is nothing without man except for the washing of hands. It didn't say that. He clearly said there is nothing from without man. That means outside. Nothing can defile him. So when they went into the house, the disciples asked him, "What are you talking about?" So let's go see where he explains further what he said. And he said unto them, "Are you so without understanding also? Do you not perceive that whatsoever thing from without entereth into the man, it cannot defile him? Because it entereth not into his heart, but into the belly, and goeth out into the draught, purging all meats. That which cometh out of the man, that defileth the man. For from within, out of the heart of men, proceed evil thoughts, adulteries, fornications, murders, thefts, covetousness, wickedness, deceit, lasciviousness, an evil eye, blasphemy, pride, foolishness. All these evil things come from within and defile the man." Those who condemn you for eating your pork or your catfish or whatever it is that you're eating, they don't want you to pay attention to what it says in verse 15. Let's look at it again one more time and then we'll continue on. There is nothing from without man. Simply said, there is nothing outside of man. That entering into him through the mouth can defile him, but the things which come out of him, those are they that defile him. Messiah just showed you everything that's formed in the heart that is against the Father, Yah, is what defiles a man. Nothing entering the mouth can defile a man. Now, what they're going to sit here and tell you is that, well, you know what? No. Because Messiah said that he didn't come to abolish the law of the prophets. Well, let's go take a look at that. We're going to go to the book of Matthew in chapter 5, verse 17 to 22. Let's see what it says. It says, "Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill." Now, this is where they're saying, see, they're talking about the law of Moses. No. What they're not telling you is what is a little bit further below, where Messiah went directly into the 10 Commandments. He didn't go into the ordinances and statutes of Moses under the Levitical priesthood. He went directly into the 10 Commandments, the law of God, not the law of Moses. Let's see. Verse 18. "For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no way pass from the law till all be fulfilled." Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. But here's our evidence. This is where Yawasha goes directly into the Ten Commandments and to show that the Pharisees were not doing this. Now, the Pharisees were teaching the Levitical priesthood, the commandments up under Moses and the ordinances and statutes. So Messiah had to deal with them directly to show you that that's not what he was talking about. Let's see it. For I say unto you that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, you shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven. Now see, he just marked them. He just said, you see what they're doing? This isn't the case. And here it is, your final evidence. Boom. You have heard that it was said by them of old time being the old covenant, thou shalt not kill, and whosoever shall kill shall be in danger of the judgment. But I say unto you that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment. And whosoever shall say to his brother, Raka, shall be in danger of the council. But whosoever shall say, thou fool, shall be in danger of hellfire. Now you see, here, Yawasha went into the Ten Commandments. He didn't go into the ordinances and statutes up under Moses or the Levitical priesthood. He went to the Ten Commandments. This is the law that he spoke of. Now, if you go back to Deuteronomy in chapter 5 and read verses 1 through 22, you will see that Moses himself sets apart the Ten Commandments from the law up under the Levitical priesthood. And in verse 22, he says, and he wrote these on tablets and gave them to me, and he added no more. He just spoke the Ten Commandments and said that God added nothing else to them. So here it is that Yawasha, the son of Yah, is telling you that, hey, there ain't nothing outside of man that can enter you, that can defile him. It's all the things that come out of him that defile him. And these are the things that do what? They break the Ten Commandments. They didn't break the ordinances and statutes of Moses. No, not at all. Now, if you would like to read verse 27 through 28, he mentions the Ten Commandments a second time, thereby showing that no, when Messiah said, do not think that I came to abolish the law of the prophets, the law that he was speaking of was the Ten Commandments. It wasn't the law of Moses. Sorry, end of story. So why would the Son of God, who spoke in the Old Covenant to Moses and said, these are the things you shall not eat, why would he say that, hey, there is nothing outside of man that can defile you? Well, let's go find the answer. We're going to go to the book of Genesis, verse 3 and 19. And it says, in the sweat of thy face shalt thou eat bread, till thou return unto the ground, for out of it wast thou taken. For dust thou art, and unto dust shalt thou return. The body, this body, is going back to the dust. A lot of people say, oh no, we're going to be resurrected when Messiah comes back. No. You remember that Paul said, when that happens, we who are living shall be changed in the twinkling of an eye. No, this body goes back to the dust, just like Yahweh said in the creation. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. So no. As always, I present a question to those who condemn others according to the book of Leviticus chapter 11, dietary laws. And that question today is, why do you ignore the very first part of the statement that says there is nothing outside of man? Nothing means nothing. That there is not one thing outside of man that entering the mouth can defile him. Why is that? Don't sit here and tell me it had everything to do with washing of hands, because if we go to the book of Hebrews, chapter 9, verses 8 through 10, Paul tells us that the old covenant had everything to do with diverse washings, and the new covenant does not. Have a good day.